There are 2 facts that you should know about the next job on our 1965 Clark Cortez motorhome. The first, our retro relic fought us every bit of the way, as we take on a mechanical job most well known to be impossible. The second, despite how it may sound.
Can you put this on my brake drum entirely?
You've not got enough leverage now. So,
Don't tell me what I can't do.
love, you're not going to move it with your arm.
We've had the masculine beat it to death. Can we just have like the delicate female touch now?
I know he's not going to respond well to what I have.
No, not going to work. Love, you really think, love, just think about it.
Listen, I'm tired of messing about. Listen, I've sat here and watched you for an hour hold this brake drum and push the same way. I just gave 3 taps. Can we try it? Hard?
Well, definitely don't tickle it.
Our relationship did survive as we labored to remove our ball joint, bing, a part equivalent to a joint in a human body, except this provides movement to the suspension.
Are you ready to do this?
No, we've been putting this off way too long.
I know. I really don't want to do this job just because you've told me it's going to be a lot of hard work and it might take multiple days to do.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is Andy, and I'm Elle, and we're overhauling an antique RV before seeking our greatest adventure yet. You can come along too, so subscribe and roll up your sleeves because there's a lot of work ahead.
The ball joint's either going to fall out, or it's not.
But it could fall out?
I mean, if it's anything like the shocks. Wow, that came out super easy. We're going to attempt to do it out here, which means no air tools. If we need to use the
Sheer
press.
muscle, show me muscle. Ooh, let's get it done. High five. High five.
Get it. Move further out, as far out as you can. Get more leverage. Go on. Go on. There you go.
What are we looking at?
So this is the ball joint that's split. You can see under here all the rubber's broke, so all the grease has come out. To remove it, we've got to drop these 3 nuts out, and then there's a bolt on the bottom, a nut on the bottom that's held in with a pin. So I have to pull the pin out, drop the nut, and then hopefully it'll come apart pretty easy.
So you think this will be a fast job now?
Maybe. Who knows?
The famous last words of now being here for multiple days.
For days, yeah. Got it.
Here's the little pen. Nicely done.
If it falls apart, this is ridiculous. This will be the quickest ball joint change in the history of
Ball joints.
mechanics. I've actually run out of space to undo it. Just got to figure out how to lift this guy up. Jack up the unit and release the remaining tension on the torsion bar by unscrewing the nuts on the torsion bar. That's what we need to do. Let's have a look at 68. If we take the torsion off the torsion bar and it don't give us enough free play on this arm, we're going to have to drop the shock and drop link for the torsion bar. But if we have to do that, we have to jack the other side up as well. Because remember what happened last time I undid
I remember.
the drop link. Oh, that was dumb. It's just this guy. So, this is a lock nut. And this is a tension. Get a quick sprayer PB blaster, give it 5 minutes, see how tight they are, I guess, and then back this off, and we'll see if that loosens anything there. That that's tight. Ooh, that's super tight. The good news is, potentially, there's plenty of unused thread behind there, so we might be able to tighten them up to get a bit more lift.
This is a 1965 lift kit.
Oh, there's
the grease is going out.
Yeah.
It's not doing it.
It's going further in, so it must be something. Use this to wedge the torsion bar down. Drop it at the bottom. Drop the shock from the top. We should be able to push this lot down. Get the ball joint out. Easy.
Hey, I mean, I'll try it with you. You know more than I do.
Oh, that dropped substantially.
How does this come out? You can just push it?
No, you gotta drop it, but this is getting tight.
Feel it? It has a lot of space over here. It's just stuck down here now, but it has about an inch of space here. So if you shuffle it the other way.
Okay, that's a good shout. Let's try it.
Pause.
The issue we've got at the moment is the bleed nipple is stuck under here, and everything's now out of whack.
I don't know if it's that stuck.
It is. I can see it.
I mean, I felt it. It's just on the precipice of just being moved.
On the precipice. Under here. Get that. This is not moving, is it?
Can I just propose just to try something? We've had the masculine beat it to death. Can we just have like the delicate female touch now?
Yeah.
Let me pause, because looking back now, years after we filmed this, I'm filled with so much mechanical knowledge that I realize a female touch is the last thing needed to remove the unremovable. However, I was learning.
Love, you're not going to move it with your arm.
Is there anything to loosen? To me, we still have something to loosen.
Nope, it's just wedged in. They just have all the weight of the bus on top of them, or the vehicle on top of them, and then they get stuck in. How's that feminine touch working?
Gosh.
Yeah.
This thing's super annoying.
Yeah.
I don't think this thing will come off.
Bless. First time you've ever done one. Hit the thing, not me. No, 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 no. Not down, in. No, no, no. Hit the fork in.
Oh, the fork in.
Yeah. Now hit it down.
Can I hit it like this? Because then I know I'm
can
gonna
hit it however you want.
Hard?
Well, definitely don't tickle it.
What happens if you just beat it with a hammer?
Nothing. You can't just beat it with a hammer.
I mean, I have more progress in the movement than it's moved all day.
Love. No, don't hit it down. It needs to come up.
I think it needs to be just wiggled about a lot. Okay, okay. All right. There's no way that the bottom thing could be unscrewed.
No.
But that doesn't make sense to me. It's not going to pull out. Okay, let's look at Vehicle Mechanics 101.
Okay.
We're trying to remove this portion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, trying to remove the whole thing.
Yeah.
But this is a thread, so surely it's threaded into the Cortez.
No. The thread is just for the nut.
So it's just
this
literally
taper.
hanging out.
It's this taper
Well,
that's...
then hit it from the bottom.
That's what we were just doing.
No, I mean like...
Love, you really think... Love, just think about it.
Listen, I'm tired of messing about.
This is literally just what we did.
You just need... Yeah, this is what we need. tell me what tool I am envisioning in my mind, this amazing tool. It's like a chisel, but it has more surface area and more of an angle.
For those curious, this is my serious face.
You mean like that?
No, because this is very narrow. I want something thicker.
And I was serious.
Okay, where are the chisels? I think it just needs to be slowly, gently hit like so. Listen, can you get a picture of me? Because I feel like I look cool and like I know what I'm doing, but inside my mind I don't.
Okay, let's put this back on the stand then.
I think now what it needs is a combination of a feminine touch and muscle.
Okay, I got an idea. I think what's happening is...
This is just moving down.
Yeah. That should at least now firm things up.
But that didn't work either.
I'm not saying it's a tool that is designed to be this. I'm just saying there has to be something.
So if I get it out...
If you get it out, you will claim the glory for the day. Good luck.
Thank you.
Y'all, I've never removed a ball joint before. Obviously, I've never done any of this before. But here's my thought. This ball joint fork thing, you have like ½ an inch worth of like surface. I'm seeing if my cousin Josh has a massive chisel. I hear some pounding in this shed, which means I'm not too late to swoop in and save the day. There's a lot of pounding in the shed. Okay, I know he's not gonna respond well to what I have, but you know what? It's my idea. He doesn't need to respond well. I'm gonna respond well. Thicker chisel things.
They're not gonna work.
I'm gonna try it.
They're not gonna work. I know it's not gonna work.
Listen, let's just try it.
Yeah, but...
Okay, I'm not saying we spend all day. Let's just be positive towards one another. Okay, we're gonna start first with this thick chisel. Make sure that the chisel doesn't move from under the...
You want me to hold it while you hit it, that's what you're saying, right?
I was trying to say it, but not in a way that would scare you.
Make it count.
I'm so nervous. Ball joint, day 1.
Nightmare, mate.
It won.
It will just not come out.
Honestly, it can live in there. It can live in there. I don't care anymore. I think they don't actually come out. There's no way.
There's one right there.
There's no way. I don't understand.
It's weight and time and corrosion.
It seems like such a simple thing. It's not even threaded in.
No. It's just taper fit. You got all that weight and all them years of it, so... Plus with the shocks not working, there was probably more weight on it as well.
It's probably what was making all that noise. That squeaking.
Maybe.
I don't care. I'll live with the squeaks. Don't bother
You won't
me
now
anymore.
because we've ruined it.
Could be worse than what it already was. Put that sucker back on.
Just bolt it up and let's go.
It won. It defeated us today. Ball joint won, us 0, and this is day 1. The end. I'm leaving.
Day 2 and exactly what I was looking for. A new tool.
Before we get too involved, I'm actually just going to see if this even fits.
When we got home, I voiced again that there had to be a tool to get a ball joint out, to which Andy responded, there is. Take a moment to let this sink in with you too.
Oh my gosh, that looks like it will work.
After our exhausting, unsuccessful, frustrating day, there is a tool called, so perfectly, a ball joint splitter. why Andy did not get this before we labored in vain on a car part notoriously known for being impossible to remove, his answer, the tool cost $20 and he wanted to save money. I don't know what more to say, except he redeemed himself by buying the splitter.
Well, it'll go in. Whether it'll work.
I mean, it has to work. It's the only thing that we have to get
well,
this
we've got
off.
that, and then we've got fire.
I like playing with fire.
Yeah, I do. But let's try the non-fire version first.
It doesn't sound as exciting.
No, it doesn't. This is like the worst job. Now you understand why I've been putting it off for so long.
I really don't think that they do come out.
Also, when it goes with a pretty loud bang.
But it won't hurt me, right?
No, it might just make you jump a bit.
Is it working?
No, because you'll hear it when it works. Like that.
Oh gosh. Is it off? Oh my gosh, I'd be stoked if it came off.
Yeah, boy!
They do come out! Oh my gosh, I never thought I'd be this excited! You are out, you nasty thing!
Gotta do some moving about now to get it out.
Favorite tool. I know that it's not gonna get used as many times as my ratchets and sockets.
That's probably it. That's the only time we're ever gonna use it.
It's worth it.
This is totally why I was like, can you fix the Cortez? And you were like, I think I can figure it out.
I mean, you just gotta have the right tools, that's it. A bit of determination.
Yeah, I'll get you a man that will figure out how to make your dreams come true.
I'm so glad you want this.
Oh my gosh! Wait.
You get it? Hang on.
Yes! Oh! One ball joint removed!
Yeah, it's definitely dead. But this is our new one. We've got to do a bit of cleaning up before we install it, but dare I say it, the difficult part behind us.
Okay, it's groove.
Okay.
Dang. Ow. Okay.
There we go. What is it in that, look? We need this lifting up and this pushing back, but to push this back, it has to come higher. So I got a new plan that involves a crowbar, which sounds extreme when you say it, but I'm going to use it as a leverage device so that we can hopefully get a new ball joint at least under the torsion bar arm, and then once it's roughly in, I'm hoping with a bit of jiggling and force we can get it in place. Now we're talking.
I mean, we picked up this one first.
This one seems a bit more Cortez specific.
Bit extreme, bit more Andrew specific. Do you want the smaller one?
I want the small one. No. Go big or go.
Oh, that's turning. Can you put this on my brake drum entirely?
You've not got enough leverage now. So
Don't tell me what I can't do. Oh God, I'm gonna break my spine doing this. Yes.
No, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
It's still sticking up the same height. It's a circle.
Come on.
It's pivoting around the central
Listen, I've
point.
sat here and watched you for an hour hold this brake drum and push the same way. I just gave 3 taps. Can we try it?
What are we trying?
Husband, I need you on my side.
I'm on your side. What do you want me to do?
I want you to be, like, use your man muscle again.
I think we need a jack.
What if we leave it like this and just one nice hammer from you?
I did wonder that as well myself.
That is looking better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going in. Okay, but let's just make sure.
Yeah, it's working.
It's working.
Yes, that's so good.
There's no way they're gonna work.
Gosh.
New versus old.
Of course, our new bolts did not have enough threads to get the nuts on the bottoms.
Not even surprised, to be fair.
So we made a stop at the store.
See?
What?
Look how low the nut is from it.
To explain the problem, here is our next clip.
Castellations on the nut should line up with the hole going through the stud,
Okay.
because then the pin holds the nut in place. Our nut goes past the hole, so it's never going to hold it. I'm done for today. This is just the same old story every time. We get given a part number, we read a part number, 9 times out of 10 it's wrong. The part number you pull off, whatever you pull off, don't bring out up because it's such an oddball thing. I'm just too off and too tired to care about it right now.
Last time we were out here, we had a problem with our ball joint, but hopefully we found a solution.
We're not going to use all of them, but we're going to put the nut on after a couple of washes, tighten it down, and that should hopefully see us good. The idea for using a couple of washers was actually recommended to me by a few guys off the Retro Rides forum, so thank you very much, appreciate that. If anybody has an interest in retro cars, also consider checking it out. It's a really cool old style forum that is still really active and has some really interesting stuff on it, including our Cortez, which is probably the coolest thing on there.
Of course, it's the coolest thing ever. Okay, I'll start with 2, Ann.
Okay, there we go. Okay, you can let go, I think. There we go. It's definitely tight. Let's double check the bolts at the top to make sure they're tight. We'll put some grease in the top of it and then we'll bend the pin out and it's done. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Well, that looks beautiful.
Well, he ain't coming out now, that's for sure.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. I think the drop link will be the most difficult, so I think doing that first is probably the best idea.
Okay, I was gonna say drop link.
I'm going to snip this,
Okay.
and then I'll compress the shock.
Okay.
If you can help me get it in place under this bracket. Why do I feel like that's not going to be enough?
It's not.
Soon, after letting go of the shock, Andy would notice another issue.
Oh, why is that loose?
Okay, what's loose? What is it?
The shock bolt.
This led to a bit of a brainstorm and a break from me.
For one thing's for sure, nothing ever quite goes to plan. Jobs always take way longer than you expect them to, and you never actually have the right tool that you need, judging by how many jobs have we done where we've realised we don't have the right tools.
A lot.
Too many. And you've got to deal with other people's like fixers, you've got to deal with rusted bolts and nuts, and it's exhausting sometimes when you think, oh, I'm just going to do this one quick job, and it's not one quick job.
I think for you it's exhausting physically, and for me it's exhausting mentally. Like, I feel like we're never going to be done with the mechanical restoration some days. you it was different. You don't believe me. Oh my goodness. Mary. It's just one blade. Look, look, look. Mary, I'm not going to chase you. Look. Ah, see? Oh my goodness. You almost ripped my arm off, Mary.
In the end, we decided to take the shock out.
You sure you've got hold of it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's like right there.
Got it.
We noticed when fitting our ball joint that our shock slipped a little from front to back.
So just to tighten everything up a bit better, we're gonna add an additional washer here that'll help hold it in place.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, we're not gonna bore you with that video. We're gonna do it really fast and then we're gonna come back. All right, our shock is fit, looks beautiful. We still have the other side to do, but we'll again spare you from that video.
The next job on this side is to tighten up the torsion bars. I've got my wrenches / spanners ready, depending where you're from, and I'm gonna see if we can squeeze out a bit more height at the front of the Cortez.
Please, I just want a little bit more.
You want a lot, she wants a lot.
I want a lot of lift, but I mean, please.
Please.
Please make it happen. Torsion bar has been adjusted. Now it's time to drop it on this side and see what we got.
There we go.
I wanted this high.
Yeah, I know you do.
I'm not asking for that much. What? It actually does look kind of like that high.
It's higher than I expected. Do you want to jump in and drop the handbrake?
Oh.
There we go. 82.5 centimeters. Look at that. We're up here on the other side, so we've got us like an extra inch at least.
She does look tilted. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now to the other side. We're just gonna adjust the shock over here and the torsion bar and then test drive.
Those plans did not come to fruition.
All right, and what did you just tell me?
So the driver's side lower ball joint is also knackered.
Which means, you guessed it, this is our next story.